My name's Tim Lane with TopHat, and at TopHat, we make good buildings better. You'll also notice on our sign that we're a leader in metal roofing solutions for retrofit, and I'm going to show you the 3 reasons why that's true. We have patented 3 different solutions for metal over metal re-roofing, and the first one is the quick clip system, where we've pre-punched clips for different types of corrugated roofs. They're stamped to fit directly down in the low of the metal roof, the existing metal roof, where it'll be attached through that roof into the purlin, and then along with, once the clips are down, you can install the swedged TopHat hat section, which will give you a new platform to install a new metal roof on top of any corrugated roof system. So that's reason number 1.
This is a quick clip detail. So the first thing you should notice are the clips, which are pre-punched to drop directly down into the lows of an existing corrugated panel. These clips come in different widths based on the panel profile that we want to meet. Once the clips are put on, we install the swedged hats, which are roll form sections. So the lengths are pretty much up to whatever the contractor wants. And along with that is that swedged detail, which allows a mid-clip connection to take place. And that also eliminates any telegraphing into the new panel.
Number 2 is our TopHat Z-strip. Now, a lot of you are probably familiar with the competitor's Z profile, where we've gone one step further and provided an anti-rotation property in the top leg right here, you can see. And what that does is after you've installed the sections onto the existing building, this flange will come down whatever length we need it to come down, and in a lot of vertical leg heights we can also make those. But at that point, the installer is going to put a screw through this return flange down into the seam of the existing panel. So not only will the frame be attached in the low, but it's also going to be attached up high, and it's going to provide a very stable platform for anti-rotation, which is, I think, a superior thought than the competitors have. And what we've been finding over and over again is that contractors really like this feature a lot because it's fast to install, and that's part of a good economy. It's a smartly made piece that's not particularly expensive, but it's also fast to put on. So that's something to keep in mind. That's reason number 2.
This section is a Z-strip. A little bit different than what you might be familiar with, because if you're familiar with the Z-strip, that may be installed over an R panel. It's going to be a lot smaller than that, with only a 2-inch vertical leg. And so this example, we're showing you what would be probably a 4.5-inch version, which would be an inch and a half over an existing trapezoidal section. So what we've done is we've made that leg a little stronger to allow for more insulation. And I think probably the strongest feature of this is where coming off the top platform where the panel clip's going to be is that down leg that comes back down onto the existing rib. And you'll notice there's a screw there that attaches into that rib. And what that does is, between the attachment at the bottom, where it's primarily held on the existing purlin, that attachment into that seam now makes that whole section anti-rotational, which is a needed feature when we start to get these vertical legs up too high, and that's a super strong point about this Z-strip profile.
Reason number 3, and I think probably the most underlooked so far, but I think it's going to start to be used a lot more again since the code revisions keep increasing what needs to happen as far as metal over metal metal over metal projects need to be scrutinized for wind load, is our TopHat section with the two vertical legs. This provides anti-rotation because it's quite stable when it's put down, and it also has a nice big platform to put your new roof system on. Provides a pretty good void for insulation. But more so than that, when you look at that section and think about it being installed on top of an existing purlin, what we create is called a composite purlin, where we're basically uniting this new part along with the existing, and it makes it really, really strong. So, and we've got a product that we just came out with recently, and actually it's an app we just came out recently that allows us to look at the purlins on your building, for example, and analyze their capacity, and then show you what will happen when we add the TopHat section onto it as far as increased strength in both positive and negative loads. So this is an up and comer, and we're really starting to get a lot more play with it. So I think it's something to keep an eye on, and those three reasons are why we are the leader in retrofit solutions.
This section is of 3.5-inch TopHat. Typically you run in 16 gauge. It is normally available in punch outs for trapezoidal panels, vertical seam, standing seam panels, and also rib panels such as an R panel. As you can see, the frame is directly attached to the existing purlin through the existing roof panel. It's going to provide a very stable platform for the new roof panel, while also making the purlin stronger, which is going to be something of focus over the next few years as an important feature for any of these frames.
So we've gone through the three systems that TopHat makes today, and what we'll do a little bit down the road is go through each different system a little more in depth, a little more about the installation, and probably cover a little more of the different profiles that are available for each of the systems. I hope you'll join us on those other talks, and hope to see you soon. Thank you.